fire 1. Okay, let me try to use fire 1. Since this is what Unity has pre-created, okay, just to save our testing time, I'm just going to use get button down, and get button up all at once. Okay, fire 1. And get button up. Okay, hopefully this works, and then we can move on to detecting the axis. And of course it doesn't. Okay, what if I change it to get key down? Okay, get key and get key up. Okay, just waiting for the game to load. Okay, so looks like we can't use get key for the input. Okay, for the stuff that is added to the input manager here, we can't use get key. We have to either use get axis or get button. Okay, but it's not detecting the input from the controller. Okay, get button up. Okay, so it shouldn't be with the '16. Okay, that's weird. Okay, since plugging out and in the controller is not helping. Okay, let me just restart Unity. Okay, just in case it's not detecting the controller at all. Okay, because I have actually tested it once before this, and okay, it captured the start button from the game controller. So if it's not detecting the input from the game controller now, it could be due to the fact that it's not detecting the controller at all. Okay, but it definitely is not the controller's fault because it's working here, as you can see. Okay, I'm pressing the buttons. Oh. Okay, now if it is detecting the input from the game controller. Okay, when the game starts, okay, pressing any key on the controller should show the character selection screen immediately because of input dot any key down. Editor. Okay, input. Okay, so seems like it was Unity's fault. Okay, now it works. Okay, so notice that if I move the x-axis, okay, but seems like it's rather sensitive. Okay, I'm just moving the left joystick slightly to the left. Okay, finally it's working. Okay, we spent all that time testing, but in the end we just had to restart Unity. Okay, but it's rather sensitive here. Oh, but yes, okay, we finally got it to detect the controller. So I'm just going to change this to something that's more meaningful instead of just A. So let's call it joystick. Oh no, okay, let's call it controller jump. Yes, J-Man, I hope you understand how I felt. Hey, what's up, Soul H? Yes, it's been a while. And yes, konnichiwa. Okay, so we can remove all of this since we don't need them. Okay, because input dot any key now will detect even the input from your game controller. So the next thing is the character selection screen. Over here, get input from left joystick. So we need to check if you move the left joystick towards the right or H axis greater than 0, which is right. Hey, watashi mo genki desu. So, if the rest of you were wondering, okay, we were speaking Japanese, which is another language that I am maybe a little bit familiar with. Okay, left joystick X. Okay, now when we start the game, we should be able to select the character by moving the joystick right and left. Oh, but it's extremely sensitive. Okay, so let's add the detection for the D-pad as well, which is this. Okay. Okay, so H was just saying that he likes the music, by the way. Okay, I'm just trying to translate what he's saying. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we need to get the mapping for the button here. Okay, I hope you can see this. So I will set it so that you can use this button. Okay, this small button to select your character. Okay, so I need to check the mapping for it, which is over here. Okay, 9. Joystick 0. Okay. Okay, let's change this to. Wait. Okay, let's add detection for the D-pad first. Okay, controller D left, or just D. Controller D-pad. Okay, let's call it controller D. Oh wait, since it's the D-pad, that means the top, down, left and right are 4 different buttons. So we need to create 4 different inputs for it. Yep. Okay, so let's take a look at the mapping. Okay, 7 and 8. Okay, 7 for left, 8 for right. Okay, joystick button 7. Joystick 1, x-axis, okay. Controller D left. So over here we check for get button down. Okay, controller D left. So that is for the D-pad left. On keyboard, joystick or D-pad. Okay, hopefully we got the button mapping correct. So let's test it first. Okay, as I was saying, once we got the first button down, the rest will be easier to map. Okay, so if I press left, oh, okay, looks like we got the mapping wrong. Okay, as it's not detecting, okay, it's not detecting the D-pad. Okay, so joystick button 7. So it's not 7. That means it's something else. Okay, so the mapping might be different from the Xbox 360 controller. Seems I'm using the Xbox One controller, so it could be different. So let me just check the driver. Here, D-pad left. Okay, it's 14 here. Okay, so let me change this to 14. Okay. So it's either 7 or 14. Okay. Okay, or we could just use get button. Oh, okay. Okay, another possible reason why it wasn't detecting the D-pad is because we have an argument exception for the A input which we added just now. So let me just remove this first, just in case it's affecting the code here. Get button down. Okay, I might be responding to the Twitch TV chat slower than usual because I need to check Google Chrome to see the chat. So if I'm not looking at Google Chrome, I'm not able to see the Twitch TV chat. Okay. Okay, by the way, this is the mapping for the controller on Mac. Okay, on Windows it will be different. Okay, let me try and get button instead. And let's change the button back to joystick button 7. Okay, hopefully by today we'll be able to add at least character movement and jumping, okay, with the in-game controller. Okay, controller D left. Okay, 14, it's not working. Get button up. Okay, left. No. So, as I was saying, this is the mapping for Mac. So if I'm not wrong, you can have 3 different, or rather different versions of your input manager, so that you can support the mappings for different platforms. Yeah. Okay, so we might be getting the mapping wrong. D-pad left 14. Okay, never mind, let's add the support for attacking and jumping. So this will be the X button. So the X button is number 18. Okay. Controller attack. So what I'm going to do here is over here you check for if input.get button controller attack or input.get button. Okay, controller jump. Okay, of course you can name this whatever you want, but it has to be the same here. Okay. Okay, so this means that when the white box is over a character, okay, if you press the enter key on your keyboard, or if you press the X key or the A key on your game X button or A button on your game controller, okay, the game should start. Okay, if we got the mapping correct. Okay, we got the mapping wrong since I'm pressing on it, but nothing is happening. Or maybe we need to use get button down. Okay, looks like we got the wrong mapping. So 18 and 16. So for Xbox One controller, it might be different. So A and X, so 1 and 3.